Hi, this is Heath Friel, Director of Technology at End-to-End Networks, and today I'm going to be doing a quick tutorial on the End-to-End Networks eview network management system. This system, primarily developed in-house by End-to-End, was used for the technical staff initially to be able to monitor, manage, report effectively on our customer networks. Over time it was pushed out to the clients for them to be able to also build their own reports and look at their own assets and manage their own network. So the hierarchy, the entire system, the core of the system is built on what we call our managed device list, where it's broken out into company locations and then assets within each location. We do have a number of views available to see all devices, licenses, or services across an entire infrastructure or enterprise, or we can break it down by location and look at devices. So I'm just going to drill into the devices to see what kind of information we can gather, and you'll see that what we have is a device type, the actual model number of the device, the version it's running, the IP address, a description, and then some status indicators to show that the last poll was successful. Polls happen in 10-minute intervals. The last config capture was successful. Config captures happen every night, and we save them into the database and the last changed config, and actually compare the two and hold them so that we can do quick comparisons of what's changed based on the highlights. This also helps when a device fails or loses its configuration, that we can quickly get the device up and running again by dumping it this current configuration. Our technicians also have quick access to Telnet SSH and web interface so that they can quickly get into the device and manage it appropriately. Once these devices are set up in the system, we then tie circuits to the devices so we can track circuit numbers from carriers and also circuits that we want to do reporting against, such as bandwidth reporting or error reporting against any of the interfaces. So it's going to display now all the circuits that we've tied to each individual device. Then we also tie this to hardware maintenance information. I'm just going to show it in a different view here. A hardware maintenance report essentially is the vendor maintenance contract, where we track the contract number, the serial number, the type of contract, and the end date. And then we have internal alarms here that go off, 90-day, 60-day, and 30-day alarms to let people know that they need to renew their maintenance contract so that someone is always covered. Once all these devices are set up in the portal, we can then go to our NetWatch network-based reporting module, which essentially takes all that device information and is able to gather other information from the devices, such as bandwidth, CPU memory utilization, data transfer, health reports, uptime reports, errors, things like that. There's also an IP SLA reporting engine, which I will get into in a different module altogether. So when I run a report against a device and I choose to report by interface, so I'm not aggregating the data, which I do in a load balancing situation, I've asked for kilobits per second in graphical format over this 10-day period, and what we get is our 10 days averaged data inbound and outbound per interface for each day. We can choose to drill down into any of the days and get a hourly report, and this shows us every hour within the day. Again, we can drill down further into the 10-minute intervals. This can be done with all the reports that we can generate. CPU memory, data transfer, all of them can be drilled down in the same manner. They can also we can do multi-month reports. We can limit days for the reports. We can do it based on a percentage. An average kilobits per second, which is good when you're doing an aggregate report. We can average it. Excellent tools to help you manage your network. Then we have our real-time network map. This is based on 1-minute polling intervals, which our technical staff use to actively monitor and manage our customers' networks. Green is responding to poll, red is no response from poll, in which we have to immediately respond and action, and then any colors in between, like the yellow and blue you're seeing there, and magenta, are some sort of threshold that's been reached that has set some sort of alarm, and we respond to those as well. So this is a great tool. This is live network map. A lot of customers actually use this instead of their HP OpenView systems that they put in and found it very difficult to manage. It's been a very effective tool for us. Well, that's all I'm going to go over today. If you'd like more information, please contact us. Visit our website at www.end2end.com, and I look forward to doing this again. Thank you.